right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Wednesday night's Marketing Masterclass. My name's Chris, here to help you guys get more sales today, get more conversions, make more money. That's what we're here for. All right, we got 7 comments in the queue. If you have any additional comments that you need help with or anything, let me know in the chat. Let's not waste any time tonight because I know there's a lot to get through. So let me share my screen while you guys are. Hey, Mr. Charalumberus. Welcome, buddy. Good to see you here, actually. I know I need to return your phone call. Feel free to give me a call tomorrow morning if you want. I'll be driving up to Noosa, so I'll be bored in my car if you want to give me a call. All right, let's share my window. I'll share my screen here with you guys. Wrong one. Okay. Marketing Masterclass. Elisa, please review my website and ads. Servplex. I don't know if I can review your ads unless they're in the ad library, but I can certainly try and review your website. Okay, Servplex. Oh, I don't know about this one. If you can make this product work, I'll be so impressed. I have had one student try and sell this one, and she did get a couple of sales, but not that many. So if this one doesn't work out, obviously the niche is good. Like cooking and kitchen stuff is a great niche. I do hope this works out. Okay, let's look at this. Preserves nutrients for better health, maintains heat for food safety, eliminates cold for better digestion, reduces stress for family dining. Okay, those are pretty good. Those are pretty good selling points. Can anybody think of any others? I think the first one, maintains heat for food safety. I think that should be number 1. Is it like you have the food on there? Is it hot to touch? Am I going to burn my hand when I touch it? And if not, if it's like safe to touch, can we put some safety features in there? Like no one's going to burn themselves. Is that possible? Sup, Priya? Actually, whose was this? This was Elisa. Do we have Elisa on the call? I guess not yet. So I reckon we can get a bit stronger in the selling points. I think we got to come up with some more emotional selling points in these. I feel. Now we got the pricing here that looks good. Guaranteed safe and secure checkout. That looks nice. Dinner's ready, but no one else is. Cool. Yeah, that's a modern family problem, right? Definitely a modern family problem. I reckon you should have something like that up in the selling point here, because these have to really be emotional. And I think, this kind of, it's nailing the problem. Dinner's ready, but no one else is. It is a modern problem. And I think we got to try and put that into the perfect word, like the perfect sentence. So what I tend to do, right, is I usually, when I haven't quite nailed it on my selling points, I often will go into ChatGPT and say, this is what I want to run. Help me find, and this is what you want to type into ChatGPT, help me find the emotional hook for this product. In fact, maybe we'll just do that real quick now. So we got ChatGPT. Actually, you know what? I'm going to Gemini, because Gemini and I get along a little bit better. How do I hide my things so I can just, here we go. Let's go with this. This is my e-com product. I need better emotional hooks. Better, more powerful emotional hooks. And look, we're just looking for ideas. It will never give you the perfect one, but it'll step you in the right direction. Okay, invisible labor. Targets the person who cooks and feels like they're the last one to sit down. Stop eating the leftover temperature. That's interesting. These are interesting. These are good angles. The Modern Family Chaos. Dinner is at 6 and 6 foot. That's nice. All right. I like all of these. So let's turn these into USPs. What have we got? The chef's seat. The first warming mat designed to put the cook back at the table. Yeah, that's very, very cool. Very, very cool. Fresh off the stove taste for 3 hours. Now we're talking. Now we're actually talking. And microwave-free hot food would be another good one. One dinner infinite start times. That's not so strong. Full-size buffet power that disappears like a kitchen drawer. A full-size buffet, that's pretty cool. Consistent low-profile heat, safe for your stone, gentle on your plates, perfect for your food. That's pretty cool as well. So you can come up with some really, really, I'd say more hook-like emotional hooks here to put into your USPs. That's what I would recommend for this one. In terms of your gifts here, they're quite nice. They're quite good. %100% risk-free trial. Okay. Probably need more reviews. 91. So what we teach you in the Freedom Club is to format your reviews a little bit differently, so that if you don't have a lot of reviews, you get rid of the review template inside LAI that shows how many reviews you got. And it'll still very, very, very similar. It's a bit neater and a bit cleaner. Other than that, good job. Let's see how this one goes. I hope this one sells really well for you. Okay. Please review the website and the data for cleanpure.store. All right, Mr. Charalumbrus. I love your logo. That is nice. Enter your email address to get 10% off your order. Okay. Okay, Mr. Chara, your first problem here is, I'm guessing, this apply discount button is probably going to send me back to the homepage and completely kill my drive to shop at your store. It did. I'm back at your homepage. You've just lost me as a customer. So I know that I can't remember if our course is teaching you to put an apply button there. I would just have the code so that the customer can copy it and have a close form button so that the button actually just closes the form. That way you won't lose the customer's interest. And that's not, I don't think that's your fault. Okay, Clean Pure Cleaning Pod. The secret to spotless essentials without scrubbing. Image looks lovely. Smudges don't belong in your day. The Clean Pure, I've got smudges on my glasses right now. Refreshing won't help. I've already put my email into the pop-up there, so I won't be able to see it again. But I trust you. I trust you. Test it for yourself as well. Okay, smudges don't belong in your day. The Clean Pure Cleaning Pod restores clarity in seconds. No more oily glasses slipping away. Just comfort and clarity. Fingerprints, grime, dull jewelry gone in minutes. No effort required. Cool. Nice images. Singles $51. Double. Okay. What I would like you to do inside of, I think it might be easier if I show you. What's my store? That one. So the bundle app that we teach you to use is very, very cool. Where are we going? Apps, caching bundles. What I love about caching bundles is it can always help me figure out my best possible. I don't have any that I'm running at the moment. To get my best possible numbers, I was running A/B tests. So what I want you to do is you got your normal one here. I want you to try an A/B test where these prices here are set per product. I want to see if on your store for your product, if you convert higher if people see the smaller number here. So instead of 107, they'll see 55, and then down here it'll be 51, whatever it is. And I want you to, in your A/B test, in the second one, the second version, instead of saying you save 55, it'd say you save 10, and then you save 15. And I just want you to see which one converts better. Now, the other thing that you've got here is you've added the microfiber cloth inside as an upsell inside here. What you can do is you can add it down the bottom here as a tick box under the box. And I think it's a bit cleaner. It certainly converts higher for me. So you do that with the upsell, the checkbox upsells. That's the difference there. Run your A/B tests. One may work better for you than the other, and I don't know which one it's going to be because it really depends on the type of people who you're attracting to your store. I can only tell you that A/B testing is the way that we, as you probably know from your background, how we make better products. All right, premium clean, clear vision, everyday value. Premium clean, clear vision, everyday value. Skip the wipes and harsh chemicals. Get a safer, more effective clean in minutes, and keep your essentials looking brand new. Okay. I'm not sure about this one. That's probably my least favorite so far. I mean, I think what you're selling to me is convenience. How many times have I been, and this is something you might even put as a story on your page. And even for you as a glasses wearer as well. How many times have you been like, I'm not going to say late because I'm rarely late for my Zooms, but you know, I'm cutting it close some days. You know, you're looking into a Zoom, you put your glasses on and there's a smudge and you're like, where is my cloth? I don't have time for this. So this could be about having this right near your desk for convenient, quick glasses, like convenient, quick and perfect glasses cleaning. And you can even mention Zoom. Stub and grind, build up and time consuming to clean. Ready to elevate the way you care for what you love. I hate the word elevate on e-commerce stores. I can't stand it. It's like, it's the laziest word that we can think of. How about more like re-love or rediscover your gorgeous jewelry, and then you go on to describe what this can do. Something more like that. Need powerful cleaning in compact design. Yeah, sleep, minimal space. Cool. I reckon here, focus on the fact that you might just have this on your desk. You just have this on your desk. You just pour a bit of water, and there's no chemicals needed. I'd go for the desk, the desk setup rather than powerful compact. The rest is pretty good. Great reviews. Cool, man. Now, I don't know if you've added me to your ads or if you want ads. Here do I have Clean Pure store? Let me have a look. There's a theme called Ecom Elevate. Yeah. Clean Pure. I do have Clean Pure store. Yeah, I can't keep track of how many I've got. Dude, I trust you. I'm loading into it now. I think I've actually reached the point where I've got so many ad accounts that Facebook's not letting me add anymore. I think. I have another solution, don't worry. It's loading up. Give me a second. Clean, pure. All right, here we go. All right. So $30 a purchase. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like, that's kind of what I would expect your purchases to be around. We might be able to maybe get it down to $25 a purchase, maybe $20 a purchase. Maybe. CPM is perfect. That's exactly, whoops. That's exactly what I would expect. Your CTR is great for this type of product. Your cost per click is great too. Those are fantastic stats. So I will look through your ads in a second. Chris, are you profitable? Are you making money at $30 a purchase? Because I can tell you, getting from 30 to say 25 to 20 is not going to be easy. And you had better stats, but in the last 2 weeks, you've only got one sale. All right, we'll have a look. How much are we spending per day? You're only spending $40 a day. Yeah, look, when you're only spending $40 a day, you're gonna have, you can go a whole week without a sale, and then get like 10 sales over the weekend. This is a big number game, and great. You did the 30-day challenge to fund the course, and then that's awesome. So you did the challenge, you funded the course, and then you basically get the course for free. That's pretty cool. All right, so I don't want to give you advice, but what I would do, I'll tell you what I would do. Ooh, okay. Now I know exactly what I would do. First thing I would do is I would go on to UseClip, Creator Flow, and I'll give you these places. It's time to get some really good UGC. So UseClip is good. My favorite though, and look, depending on your budget, I get excited because, you know, I when I'm spending on my e-commerce stores, it's like there is no expense spared pretty much. But I understand people running on a budget. If you're running on a budget, UseClip will give you cheaper UGC. If you're wanting to have an absolute banger of a UGC, Creator Flow is my current favorite place to get my UGC. And no, I don't have any affiliate links for these. This is just advice and opinion. You can probably do well with your UseClips. I've had good results from them. It's just that my Creator Flow campaigns have just knocked it out of the park. The creators on there are incredible. I would get 2 to 3 UGC videos. I'd probably invest $1,000 in getting those, and I'd go and get my boy Dimas to go and make me some new ads, some new static image ads. I'll give you his details as well. Hold on. Who am I? Dimas. One second. I'm getting you the link. So this is a link to my guy on Upwork. Now, Dimas is an image creator. He creates e-commerce image ads. I've been using him now for about 9 months. When I first met him, I realized he was very talented, but he didn't quite understand what I was asking, and I trained him up to make image ads. And pretty much I've been sending him like ecom member, like what we call Freedom Club after Freedom Club member. He's done hundreds of jobs right now, and he produces incredible images. I use him for home craftology. No, excuse me, I got the hiccups. So he will make you gorgeous image ads that look kind of like the stuff you see from big brands. Just so I can show you this sort of quality that he does. So these ones here have all been designed by Dimas, and they do really, really well. If you tell him that Chris sent you from, like Chris Evers sent you, then he will give you a special deal. And I think maybe $12 US per image. So you can get like five images made for under 100 Australian dollars. Well worth it. So again, I'd go get my 3 UGCs. I'd go get my images from Dimas. I'd pop them all into a brand new, or maybe just this ad set here. What are you targeting? We've got 18 to 65. Oh, you're doing America as well. Fantastic. Interesting. You're targeting fashion accessories. What I would change is, this is great and all. Can I suggest a different type of targeting? I don't want you to change this ad set. I'm going to duplicate this, but I'm not going to publish it. Just so we can show you what I would do. You can keep the duplicated one. Bruce Evers copy. So the first thing that I would do is under interests. These are great, by the way. I'm going to copy these into a text file over here. I wouldn't do gadget geeks myself, and I wouldn't do fashion accessories. So I'm going to get rid of all of these. The first targeting that I would do is engaged shoppers. These are people that Facebook knows have purchased before. And the second thing I'm going to go do is define further. This is different. So what you had is everybody all in one big group. I want people who want cleanliness, people in eyewear, people who want this, people who want that. That was all one big group. What I'm going to do now is drill down my targeting. So I'm looking for people who are engaged shoppers and who also are interested in eyewear. Lenses. We'll see what we can search for glasses. Maybe even sunglasses, maybe. So that's tighter targeting in my opinion. And it may get you better results. So I don't want you to do that in the current ad set. We don't want to touch anything to do with the configuration of this ad set. When you have your new ads, pop them all into this new ad set and run this new ad set. See how you go. See if you get better results. And pop back and tell me how you're doing. All right, Simon. Animal horse. See if I can find you. You're welcome, and good luck, of course. Go get those sales. If you need any additional explanations, give me a call tomorrow. And for those wondering if you can call me, it's special for Chris because he used to be my old boss. Back before I was an ecom master, I had a boring office job. Okay. I guess it wasn't boring. I think boring is the worst way to describe where we worked. There was always a lot happening. All right, we've been running Animal Horse for last 30 days. Okay, we've got $100 in spend on both main testing and harness. One purchase each, and then we've turned them off. All right, let's see if we got anything worth running here. No, it was boring. I was right. Yeah, I mean, when you go to work and the first thing that you do is go get a coffee because you can't deal with work for the first 15-20 minutes, and then you get back to your desk and you're just waiting for lunch. That's a sad place to work. All right, we've had 74 clicks. We'll start with harness. 74 clicks, $1.50 per click, which is good. 2% click-through rate, which is good. So we look like we've got some buyer intent here. if we go and have a look at the add to carts, oh yeah. Oh yeah. 5 add to carts, 5 checkout initiate. Who was this? Simon, was it? Simon Hootson. Dude, I have good news for you, and I have bad news for you. The good news, you are so bloody close. This is so close. Bad news is you're so close. You're so close, and it probably doesn't feel like you are close. That's the bad news. How we get this to work, we got to figure that out next. The general, so Feb 24, how much did we spend on that one? Only $10 spent. Okay. 1 add to cart and 1 checkout for $10. That's pretty darn good. Nice image ads. Very nice image ads. I want to see more results from them. I need some more data. So here's the thing. $20 per day is a drop in the ocean. And it's going to take you so long to figure out if you have something here. I understand for some people that $20 a day is all you can afford. I get that. I totally get that. If that's all you can afford, we can work with that. It's just, you're going to have to be really patient, and you're going to have to be spending $20 a day for a very long time. For me personally, when I'm starting a new store, I spend probably $20 a day for the first 72 hours just to figure out if I've got everything working, if I've got, if my pop-ups are working, if you can actually check out and add to cart and purchase. Once I feel like my new store is actually cohesive and working, then I'm pumping it to $50 a day. And this is just how I personally do it. I'm probably not even getting sales for my first week at $50 a day. For the first 7 days, I'm probably just getting clicks and interest. And that's all you can kind of expect, because these people don't know you. They don't know your brand, and they've got to see your ads a few times before, and maybe even go to your website a few times before they even think, you know what? I trust this brand now. I'm gonna actually give my credit card details over. So you got UGC from NewsClip and images from Dimmers on the way. Fantastic. We have to figure out how to get more people to purchase. We're not going to figure that out unless we're spending money on ads. Basically, oops, oh sorry, I didn't want to do that. Go away. No. Let me turn that back off. I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. That was just my stupid bloody brain thinking this was my own account. I'm so sorry. Here we go. Turn it off. Okay. Why aren't people purchasing? That's what we've got to figure out. That's the hard thing. And it comes down to a couple of things. When people get all the way to checkout and they don't purchase, it can only be one of these very few things, okay? Either 1, it's too expensive. 2, they don't understand the value. 3, there's a question that they have that wasn't answered on the website. Or 4, you're getting really bad open rates on your emails. Or 5, I know I said 2 things, these are all coming to my head right now. Or 5, you need better videos on your ads and better videos on your page. So those are the 5 of my 2 things. Now, where you're probably losing customers, I like your angles here. It's just that the video content is so terrible that what you've done so far tells me you've got a product that will probably sell, and this is probably going to do really good. When you get your UGC back, we're going to have to make some really nice high quality gifts. This one's nice. This one's okay. That one's okay, but I don't like the e-parcel. I would rather you take that and stick it on the dog and that be a video. You know what would be really great? Is selling like those phone tag things for your dog to stick on one of these harnesses. That'd be really cool. So we're gonna find a better way to show this GIF. I think that will help. Now, what you want to do when you get your UGC videos, pop them under your add to cart and I'll show you how we do that. What's my website? What's it called? Okay, that one. This one will do. So pop it under your add to cart button right here. People love that. And then you want to also, I think we just keep it simple on this website. Really, really super simple. Videos under your add to cart button really rocks. Okay. I reckon you do those things, and I reckon you're gonna come to life with this thing. I really do. These stats look fantastic. So trust, and the other thing was value. How do we add more value? Okay, we could say, you see how on my, I'll show you my other products. I was having the same problem with my other product, right? This was, I had like 20 add to carts, 15 checkouts, 2 purchases. And I'm not even exaggerating. That is where this was. And then I saw on my main competitor's website, they actually took 2 features of it and just said, hey, these features, they're actually free. So what I did is I created a product for free matching purse and a product for loom matching shoulder strap. I added the price to 0 and the before price to these, and I added them in as upsells that are automatically ticked. And that now adds value. So for you, you can add value here. You can say, hey, and you can do it via your imagery, or you can do it via a upsell there from what's it called? From Kashing upsells. And you can have it so that the name tag is free, usually $30. And then all of a sudden we're thinking, hey, this $60 harness with a free $30 name tag, well, that's starting to sound like really good value. And that kind of stuff is going to be how you get people through the checkout. Man, we got there in the end. Got there in the end. All right, buddy. It sounds like you've heard the same thing a few times now, so I think you're on the right track. Priya. Please review your Facebook account for ZenFit. All right. One second. Can I run Facebook ads for a digital product just $54? Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can. The cheaper the digital product, the better, I think. All right, 1 second, guys. It's the massager. Okay. ZenFit. Oh, massager. We've changed. Excellent. You've changed. Good. Good. Okay. Do you want me to do a page review as well as an ad review? We'll do both. Most trusted deep tissue muscle recovery. It's a good product image. I love the style and what you're doing and everything. The only thing is, and I don't know if this is a problem or this is just my first opinion, okay? When I first come to the website and I first look at this, I see a foot, and I immediately think that this is just a foot massager, because especially I think if I'm on mobile, that's going to be all I see. Yeah, foot. So that's great and all, but what this thing does is far more than just foot recovery, right? So my challenge to you would be, can we get a product image that shows in a nice way a couple of different uses of this product? Because this is cool how you got it on the back. This is cool how you got it on the leg. And it's cool how you have it on the foot. Can we somehow have a product image that has all three in like maybe a diagonal format? just so that we instantly know that this is not just for feet. Targeted pain relief for faster recovery. Of what? What are we doing here? What are we targeting? What kind of pain? Like it's too broad. Let's do the ChatGPT thing again. Okay. Foot is the angle you're covering off in the ads. Ecom product. Let me come up with amazing. How do I say it? Emotional hooks for USPs. What is the angle you're covering in ads? See, I think that's a mistake. Well, no, covering feet in your ads is not a mistake. But keeping your product image only for feet, I think maybe that's a mistake. Maybe. Okay, you got reclaim your days. Stop schedule. So this is about pain relief. I don't know about that. Tightness is a silent relief. Okay, so we've got this precision percussive therapy. Okay, you don't need a massage therapist. That's kind of nice. That's kind of good. Okay. A massager that respects your body. No, don't like that one. Muscle agility, lactic acid. Okay, your body is an engine, not a cage. Don't let yesterday's workout hold today's performance hostage. Flush the fatigue and stay in the game. No. I think we need to go deeper. Short, sharp USPs. Chronic tension. Ooh. Unburden your body in 90 seconds. That's kind of nice. Total mobility, zero compromise. That's kind of nice. Spine safe, muscle deep. Nice. Silence the ache and sleep for real. That is a good one. Kill the pain and keep the focus. Okay. And we can have the same kind of thing going for muscle recovery. Recover faster. Get back in the gym. Some of these are nice. High impact, zero bone contact. I like that a lot. So these USPs are quite nice here. Muscle agility. See, I think the ones that we just generated are a lot stronger. Tighten muscles shouldn't ruin your day. Great. Can we make this as well? Like you're getting there. You're getting the point. But can we make this a little bit more focused to people who are more active? Can we make the language and the vibe and the storytelling around being good to your body and exercising and getting back on track from muscle pain with this thing? I really like your GIFs, and I like that you've got a normal looking model in there. So is that you, by the way? So a regular person using this in a regular space, and you're using it in good things, like good areas of the body too. Drug-free pain relief. Special deep. Yeah, these are quite nice. And what you've written there is quite nice. Okay, you got your money back guarantee. This is a bit weird. This is a strange place to put this. This would be more like what you'd put in your FAQ. So move this somewhere better. That's you? Priya, if that's you, you know what I want you to do? I want you to do a founders video. Can you do that for me? Well, can you do that for your customers? Can you get out on your balcony? Can you talk about the product and how it helps you with some of those USPs that we mentioned before? That's going to be how you sell this. And rather than having you can have these videos, they're great, but your first video there could be you saying, I'm Priya, and I suffer from chronic muscle pain. Yoga helps, but I needed something more, and this is the solution that I found, and I want to help you with your muscle pain too. And have that as your video here. You could even have it if you wanted to as a video instead of some of these GIFs, but that authenticity that you would bring to it. Like, these look authentic to me. I love that. I love that a lot. So a few ideas there for you. Now, in terms of your stats, I've spent $76. We're getting good click-through. We're getting good cost per click. So people, to me, that's buyer, like not buyer intent, but it's interest. Oh, 7 add to carts. What's wrong? Something's wrong. Okay, in your add to cart, get rid of these buttons here. We should only ever have one add to cart button, which is the checkout button. Sorry, one checkout button, which is the checkout button. 84.95. Okay. Aha! Yeah, this is why you haven't had any sales. Get rid of this too. Go into one-click upsell and turn off your pre-sale bundle. And I think if you do those two things today, I think that you'll start getting orders. Because this is stopping people getting to the checkout. And most people are like, what? I don't even look at it. They're just not even reading it. They're just closing the tab down. I promise you, you make those changes and things will start looking a whole lot better. In your checkout, get rid of the tips. Please do not have tips in the checkout. It puts Aussies off. Now, I have had one of my coaches come and tell me, hey, Chris, I've been running tips for ages. That's great. But whenever I put tips, my conversion rate drops. So I think get rid of them. You're so close, Priya. That's 2 people I've told today who are really close. All right. Lawrence, dropping this in here to take a look at my site and ads, please. Lawrence, are you on the call? Because I do not have an elephant memory. I got no idea what your store is. If you're still in the call, I'd be happy to take a look if you can remind me. Miguel. Oh, here we go. Not ads up, but I can take another look through the progress of the site. All right, we can do that. Roasted. Yeah, I gotta change that image. Please change that. Oh, this is so much better. Yeah, this is looking tight. Too many colors on the bundles. It's starting to look like fatigue gear, and you know, it's hard to see. Keep it simple. Nice imagery. Yeah, look, your website's looking really good. This is going to be great. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep getting this built. I'd say it's about 100% better than it was last time I looked. All right, Miguel, Aussie outlet. Relaunched ads for Relax Air. All right, my friend, let's take a look. If Facebook decides. All right, Aussie outlet. Okay, travel bag. Spent 164 bucks. No sales yet. We could have had 2 to 3 sales. Well, Lawrence, coming to these calls is good, because whenever I was starting an e-commerce, coming to calls like this religiously would kick my ass into gear as soon as the call was done. So we had 4 add to carts, 4 checkouts, no purchases. We would expect, if you've had 4 checkouts, you'd expect to have at least 2 purchases, hopefully 3. So it looks like we're heading in the right direction. potentially, you're probably in the same boat as a few of the other things we looked at today, where people have gone through and it could be value, trust, any of those things that we talked about today. We'll see if we can figure it out. The other thing that you may find, that I have certainly found when I'm selling bags. Let me just take a look. Yeah, okay. You may find it too. I have certain bag products on my store where image ads just don't work. People click on them, but the buyer intent is just not there. So what I would suggest that you do is maybe get your UGC done and see if that sells these better. Plus, I don't love any of these ads. I don't even like any of them, let alone love them.
Most Australians pack like this, but this bag packs 14 days into...
That's okay. Give it a solid 6 out of 10. These I give it like a good 5 out of 10. They're not pretty. The text is a little sloppy. Okay, the text is a lot sloppy. Oh, wait. Is this a video? Yeah, see, the problem is that the videos that you have, they look like ads. The videos that I have on my bag store are UGC videos that don't look like ads. They look like someone on the newsfeed talking about their favorite new thing they bought. So your text ads look bad. And look, we don't need a shop now button. We can see where it is. You don't need to tell us in the ad. Tell us more about your products. They look really cheap, like you've just copied and pasted the bag. This doesn't even look like the bag properly. It doesn't tell me anything. There's nothing visually that you're explaining in the image that makes me want to buy it. So I think you need to go and get someone like Dimas to go make you 5 good ads. And I think you should go and get some UGC done. I really do. I've seen other brands selling this exact same bag and doing really, really well. So I think you can do that as well. Let's go check out the website real quick. I've only got 10 minutes left, so I got to be quick. Relax Air. 14 days, carry 1 bag. Why aren't you using these videos?
I absolutely love this travel.
Oh, these are probably someone else's, right? What you need to do, go buy some UGC, and when you buy UGC, show them these videos and say, hey, can you please make me something that's similar to this? You got your logos in there, great. Yeah, website's okay. I think this now comes down to getting better ads. I really do. Getting better ads and getting more sales. If these were my ads, I would probably pause them for now and then go ham getting the new ones up and running as quickly as possible. Okay, Louisiana. Hey Chris, in case you haven't had time, in case I have time, really appreciate my thoughts on limit. What is it with you and hard names? Okay, Limivive. Here we go. Ooh, okay, we've had purchases. They're just too expensive. Oh, they're not. I mean, red light face sculptor. When you're selling red light products, you're almost at the price point we need. Your CPM, it's high. It's probably double what most of the things are, but health products can be high. Because your CPM is pretty high, your cost per click is really high. If this was, like, because most of my websites are getting a cost per click of around $1. If you were getting $1 cost per click, you'd be making profit. So that CPM being very high, it unfortunately means your click-throughs are going to have to be extremely high to get you cost per clicks that are going to make sense. 16 checkout initiates and 10 purchases. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Oh, I'm going too fast. What have we got here? 10 checkouts, 7 purchases. Ooh. You're pretty close. $25 a day. Ah, we're only using image ads. And we're selling this product. Okay. Okay. This product has been on the market for a really long time. A really long time. Can you still make money from it? Possibly, maybe. It's just going to be really, really challenging. Your website's going to have to, like, you're competing with the big boys and the big girls on this one. So your website's going to have to really kick ass. Let's take a quick look. And that's not bad. I hate your bundles. It doesn't match the blue that we've got up here. I really can't stand the color. And the add to cart button, not a huge fan of, but I'm not the target audience. But I do think there's too much going on with your bundles. Most routines do the bare minimum. Look, I think if you want to sell this one, we're going to have a look at your competition. A deep, hard look at the competition. The competition is selling heaps. And we're going to need to have a web page that looks like them. There's going to have to have a lot more trust elements. You've only got 210 reviews. But then we're saying loved by over 5,000 Aussies. So people are looking at this and going, really? That doesn't make a lot of sense. To me, the website needs a huge uplift. And the ads themselves, we haven't got nearly enough ads. We haven't even really begun to test angles and ads. Just a few haphazardly put together angles. You've done some testing, great. I'd be going with the skincare audience for sure. Not sure why. Let's have a look at all time, lifetime, maximum. Yeah, we haven't really done enough testing here with the audiences either. My thoughts would be just go with the beauty. Go with beauty and skincare as your audiences, and make sure you put in engaged shoppers. That's probably the big one that you want. And as for the ads, just like what we saw previously, you're going to have to go get UGC done. You're going to have to go and get a whole bunch of nice image ads, and you're going to have to come up with unique angles to try and figure out which angles work the best. Just popping up a few ideas is one thing, but meticulously testing your ideas is another thing. Now, if you guys are wondering how in the hell you need to test, I put up I put up a YouTube video the other day. And I just uploaded it tonight. So I'll give you the video. You can go watch it. It's how to structure your ad account. Like it's a long bloody video. There's probably the first half an hour is the best. So I'll grab this now. Let me get the link. If you want to watch how I structure my account, that is how I do it. And that is how I go about thinking about how I structure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me tonight. I am out of here. Go and have a wonderful night and go and get those sales. And I will see you all next Sunday, this Sunday. Until then,